Hello, everybody. Woohoo! Hi, what up? Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Cube SMP server. Today, I have a few plans, including one. I would like to get some progress done on the gold farm. I want to start on it, and I told you guys I had plans for it, and I will go over that in a second. But before we do any of that, I have to do a little bit of shopping. So I've got 9 diamonds on me. I had to get obsidian. I know where to buy obsidian, but I'm actually thinking do a little more shopping. I haven't actually just gone on a street shopping spree for a while. So I might just take 20 diamonds with me, see what I need, go around some of the shops that have been built that I haven't really bought from yet. And, of course, the already existing ones as well. And see if there's anything that I can, like, pick up that would help me in my adventures here on the cube, because... oh man, these are like really crummy picks. Diamond pick, I guess it's just like a normal diamond pick. Okay, I thought that was like a very good enchant. How about these? So, I don't actually have a looting sword. The thing is I died with my diamond sword a while back, and I don't think I ever explained it, but it's now the normal one because I don't think I retrieved it in my death pile. So I think I'll take a looting 3. What's that? 5 diamonds. So we've got 15 left. We'll buy that. And what do we got over here? Fire aspect. You know what? Let's just build a master sword. So that's 2. So that's 7. Infinity for our bow. Do we got it already? No, we don't. So we'll grab that. Sharp 5. Boom. Our sword's done. So that's 5. No, that's 7 diamonds. All of this is going to run me 17 diamonds. And I'm left with 3 more. So I think we can go without the infinity for now, because I'm just focusing on a sword. So let's put the 14 in here. Boom! We just wasted 14. Well, we didn't waste. We invested 14 diamonds at Kermit's shop. This shop's not open yet. That is Will's shop. And over here, so I want to kind of go into the new shops. I want to buy some of the stuff from the underground sea temple place shop. We checked out the Guardian farm a couple days ago, and this is where it's all being filtered to, all the items. So he's got a bunch of oh, I want to see this. Oh, he's got a lot of sea lanterns. That's what I'm talking about. I might pick up a few stacks. 16 pieces for 2 diamonds. 16. Oh my goodness. Well, he did work a lot on that. So we'll grab 16 of those, I guess, just to have kind of like some sea lanterns around. They're a good light source, so you never know when I might use them. And in fact, if I go for kind of like a prismarine type design for any of the projects that I decide to do in the future, then I'm glad that they actually got the Guardian farm built there. What the heck is this? But here is the end shop. This is, of course, the shop that Kevin paid me to use the land for, and I'm actually glad I never entered into business with him, because I was checking the pay here chest, and he's only made 10 diamonds total. Now, I don't know if this is just because he hasn't collected it yet, but I think I paid for 30 diamonds for the land, and if he hasn't collected it in a while, I think I made the right business move. But if he has and he's made more than this, then I didn't. But who cares? I didn't really want to split it half and half, because either way I would have made less money. Say he actually did make 30, I would have only made 15 in that case, because I would only get half. So 1 diamond per stack of 10. I'm going to grab 2 of those. So here we go. We'll put these diamonds in here, scatter them around, kind of like the art that's been going on. And we have 2 diamonds left. 2 diamonds. What can we do with 2 diamonds? I heard that H actually, his shop was like cleared the other day of all the good stuff. Yep, it's all gone. A lot of the good stuff is gone. Depth Strider. What's on my boots? I kind of need Depth Strider, but that's going to run me 6 diamonds. We got to look for cheap stuff. 2 diamonds. What can I get for this? Oh, I can get sharpness 3 for my sword. That's awesome. There we go. It's not quite sharpness 5, but it's all right. A little bit of a good sword, so we'll put that in there. Does that filter out? No, it doesn't. He's just collected payments. So yeah, a little bit of a shopping spree, and now I guess we'll get started on some bank stuff. Oh, by the way, did I ever tell you guys that Straub actually turned his entire train into a shop? I should have probably bought from here. It is a clay shop. It is, the pay here is right here, but the actual shop is where you sit in the passenger seat. This is actually pretty cool. It looks like a toilet. Uh-oh. I need a fart in the toilet. But in here in the passenger seat, we have the entire shop in itself. We've got hardened clay, we've got colored clay, and we've got sand. Pay at the front of the train, and then I don't know, yeah, there's an easy exit. You just jump off at the very end. So very creative way to make a clay shop. I can't say I didn't see it coming ever since the red sand was there. I think I made a prediction a couple episodes ago. Ooh, launched the Ender Pearl by accident. I think I made a prediction a couple episodes ago that it'd be a Mesa shop, because that's kind of the flooring that Devin went for with his last season. Are walls the new trend these days? We've got a wall here, we've got a wall here. Do people like just build walls before they build anything else? I would like H to get on this hotel soon though, but he is working on the golf course at the moment. But once this hotel is open, oh man, I hope that makes bank. I think that people will rent them out, and I do like the monthly system or whatever we're gonna go for with that one. So the bank, let's head on over here and let's get started. So I needed the obsidian, of course, for things like the nether portal and whatnot as I build this thing. But what I'm thinking is I want a cashier here in the bank. I was thinking an iron golem. I think an iron golem looks really intimidating as a bank kind of accountant person at the receptionist desk. And I don't think the actual nether portal room will be accessed from here, but rather you'd have to go down either through the vaults or another staircase that is not accessible by the public, where you would then go and kind of get into the nether portal that way. Because basically the gold farm is where you print money. We're not gonna let the public into that. It's like the mint. It's the mint of the cube, where money is printed and calculated and logged, and then it goes into circulation. So I'm gonna work on this a little bit, and I will see you guys when I've made some progress.
Grazer, wait, whoa, Grazer, we're doing a clip. You're supposed to hit me.
Oh, hey!
There we go. Okay, now stop. No.
94.
That's more than enough. That's more than enough. Stop it.
94. No, I'm gonna die. But remember, you just broke my chest plate before we did this clip, so I'm not actually that geared right now. It's time to light you on fire,
really?
And now it's time for you to die. So what the heck am I here for? I actually have no idea. You said get on, so I'm winging it.
I wanted to run something by you because I want to get this golf
Yes,
cart
I love
soon.
it. Bye. Okay. Whoa, is this something you did? Named it to golf cart number 1?
I did not do that.
Oh, I think Grape's been finally delivering his mules to my golf center. Awesome.
I actually saw golf cart 2 like on a what's called a lead in here, and now he's gone. So I don't know.
Oh no, they're glitching away. Well, I love your idea, H. I think you should do it.
It's
and
out
I will see you
here.
later. Yeah, but I already know I'm gonna like it. So what's the point?
I want to run it by you because we're the owners, Grazer. I can't just do something without having the other owner approve. And also, I want to get no. Well, how many? Why do you have this random crap in your inventory?
I actually don't know why I have iron. I don't know why I have iron.
Really? You don't know why you have iron bars? Okay, whatever. Grazer, okay, go take a look at this.
Okay.
So I want to run some ideas by you. So I want the fairway to be hardened clay. Can you see it from over here?
No. How do I see it better? It's right there. Of course I can see it. Wait, why'd you put grass everywhere again? The heck?
Because I want that to signify the rough.
Oh, the rough?
In golf, they'll mow the fairway to the point where it's very, very easy to hit the ball off of, and then in the rough, they'll trim it like probably about a quarter of the amount of times.
So that's what happens in real golf then. I thought you were talking about Minecraft. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm trying to implement that stuff into here.
The only problem is this is the smallest hole. And so it's going to require a ton of green clay for all of the holes that you want to do this for. Now, I have a question for you, actually. Can you hand me a few pearls? I want to go over something with you since, of course, you're managing this now, probably.
Probably, yeah. I'm going to be doing all the work.
This is actually where the third hole leads into. I believe it is by these mountains. And as you can see, everywhere past the third hole is not grass. So what are you going to do about that? Are you going to add clay here, too, like on this mountain hole?
So, like, in the middle where we want the players to try to aim for, we'll put the grass there.
Okay.
Or the hardened clay. Not
and what about this hole right here? This one that's like on the gravel area. Because this needs to look nicer. This looks like a trash zone of a target. Yeah, this one over here. This looks like a trash. Like look at this. Look at this land. It's all gravel. It looks like trash right now. Yeah. So we'll have to fix that.
Oh, that's gonna be so much terraforming.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know if you're sure you want to do it. You can. And then what about this one over here? The last one, the water one. This is kind of unique.
I kind of want to play with that a little bit more. I like the idea of if you go in water, you have to take a 2-stroke penalty like you do in real life. We'll make the green bigger.
Oh,
so
okay.
it's actually possible.
You're gonna have a big task though, because if you don't want this golf course to look like trash, look at all this stuff you're gonna have to put green clay on and make it look pretty and stuff all throughout here.
Yeah.
Oh, you already cut down all the trees. You're already ahead of yourself. Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
So
I did
that's
that
a
last
start.
night.
Awesome. Well, H, I like the idea. I really want this golf course to look pretty. Expect
How much
next.
are you paying me?
We own this half and half. Shut up. I'm not, dude, I paid you so much. I'm waiting for that hotel to get done and everything. Like, there's still tasks that you have to do, bro.
You keep giving me more and more.
Depending on how long the golf course takes to finish, expect a group event either next week or the week after on golf, and that should be pretty fun. This whole deal has not been approved.
Steak and shake,
the steak and shake. Ready? Three, two,
2, 1.
steak and shake. shake. Boom.
Shake.
It's approved. It's done now. Awesome. Why do you like that so much?
It's so stupid. It's the name of a restaurant. We call it the Steak.
I know. I saw comments about it. I didn't know that, but now I'm getting comments like, dude, that's a restaurant, actually. Like, that's awesome. Look at that Illuminati sign. Oh, my goodness. That's amazing. Every time I come over to the desert to get some sand, I see it. And holy cow, is it beautiful. The Illuminati, they're always watching you. Haha. So guys, I'm in the desert here because I'm going to the place where people normally dig out sand, because this farm is going to require quite a bit of glass, and I've actually managed to convince H to kind of tag along and help me with the project so that it gets done a little faster. But while I'm collecting some of the sand here, I wanted to propose to you guys another idea I had for another project down the line, see what you guys think of it. I'm gonna have to clear my inventory a bit for a lot of this sand. I'm actually recording this episode a day before because I know how long this gold farm is gonna take, and I want the episode to be out at a decent hour. So I'm collecting all the materials now. What H and I are gonna do, and we're gonna stay up for a couple hours and see what we can get done, and hopefully we can finish it. But the design is pretty efficient. But that is the gold farm news. In other news, I had an idea. Dylan kind of suggested it to me, and I wanted to see what you guys thought. The idea is that there would be a build arena on the cube. So like there'd be an arena, probably in the minigames district, and every month there would be a specific thing to build, and if you wanted to enter for that specific build, you'd have to pitch in some gold blocks. So say this month it would be like you have to build me, like a replica version of me in Minecraft or something, and you got to do it the best. You'd put in like 5 gold blocks, maybe that's the entry fee for this month's build, and then you have to build your own version of me in the arena. At the end of the month, well, we go over the whole arena with judges that we assign, and we decide whose build is the best of that specific like kind of thing, and the winner gets every person's diamonds that they chipped into the arena. So it's kind of like betting on who will win. And I think it'll be an easy way to like win money for people who are good at building. You know, it would strive to motivate people like me to get better at building. I think it would be a good idea. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that idea up with you guys beforehand. And now let's head back to the bank, and I'll show you the entryway to the actual gold farm before H and I start working on it a little bit. So if we head into the bank here, dun, 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 the ATM has been changed into the access point to the nether portal. So we go down here and it goes over into the nether. Now the thing with it is that, well, it leads to the spawn portal. So if anything, it's just a shortcut to the spawn portal, which is why I didn't make it kind of like private and hidden. It's just another way to get here. And that is because when linking it, it led to here. Like the literal portal that it would have linked to by dividing the coordinates by 8 was here, and I figured, well, why not just lead it to spawn? There's already a hole in the nether here, so we can just use this one. Now, of course, the rule is, like, I am not allowed to use the gold blocks for my own personal gain. I own the bank, I manage the bank, it's all for the bank and the economy itself, but I'm hoping that if I can finish the gold farm by the end of this episode, that we can start implementing the new economy around town, and we can get our friendly username, gold block generator, or gold generator on from last season to get some AFKing done to get those gold blocks rolling.
What the heck? What? Grazer.
Hey.
Hi. Hi.
How are you? I banged an ender pearl into your head. Boingy.
Yeah. And
boingy.
Oh, now I'm in there. Oh, there you go. What are you doing? Get out of there.
How do you feel about this hole?
Just cover it up.
So Kevin, I brought you on today.
Okay.
You're away right now, right? You're in like somewhere else. You're not at home. So
yeah, no, I'm not.
That's why he sounds different. But I wanted to address something to you. So I'm working on the bank here, and I've been working on it for a while. And then I come over here, and I'm like, what's this? And Kevin has reserved the land for a Supreme Court system. And so look at the note beside it. What does that read?
Build closer to the bank, please.
So I wanted to ask you a question. What is this? Who's reserved this land?
I don't know who reserved this land, but when I reserved this land, it was a lot bigger than just this.
Okay.
it was like over here.
So my idea and my plan is, since nobody's really done anything with this, and it's been about a week since it's been reserved, is that you move this plot over here over next to the bank, because don't you agree that the bank would look better with another huge build next to it than just a big, small, big?
Like the same style too.
Yeah, exactly. I think government buildings should be styled the same. That's my opinion, though, just so that they're distinguished. Now, that's my first point of interest. Second point, I have something in mind to kind of clear this because, well, you're moving it closer. We don't want this land anymore. So I don't think you should clear the buttons. I think you should just click them all.
Click them?
And if you find the right one, I'll give you a prize.
There's one button here that will give me a prize?
Around here, yeah. You got to choose the right button to click.
Are you being serious? Or?
Just click one. Click one right here. Click one anywhere, dude. Just click a button. Oh.
Oh, no!
Uh-oh.
What? Are you serious? I'm so not cleaning this up.
You clicked it though. You clicked it and it was on your land, so you have to clean it up.
No.
I'll fund you with some ice to clean it up. Take some packed ice. That's for you. That's for you.
It's not like an injury, like a bruise. It's not like a bruise, dude. It's not gonna just like put ice on it. It's just gonna heal.
So
okay.
Have you seen the bank loan system yet?
I have not. This is new to me.
Okay.
Instructions and paper. Should I read this?
No, it's like 37 pages long.
Okay, I'm not gonna read it then. I have diamonds, but I guess I'll take a loan of 5 diamonds.
Okay, so you take the paper labeled 5 out.
Oh, there it is. 561.
Okay,
gotcha.
So you put one of those papers into this chest. Okay,
gotcha.
Now while you're waiting for the deposit, write your name, write the amount, and write the date. And there's your 5 diamonds being deposited from the ceiling.
Are you serious? Did it just throw that out? What? That's so cool.
This is actually the first official loan that I've gotten.
How did you do that? What?
That's awesome. Okay, perfect. Actually, a very nice format. So I'll see you in a week, I guess, and hopefully you return the diamonds. So with that 5 diamonds that you've just loaned out, would you like would you like the best deal of your life?
I would love the best deal of my life.
Do you have a place where you can store things on the cube right now?
No, not really, but this sounds like a really good infomercial.
I will give you your very own vault for only 5 diamonds, which is half off the regular price.
Are you serious?
Yeah, your vault comes
so
with
like society. I am borrowing money, and then I'm gonna give you the money back that I just borrowed, putting my name on the line for you.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
This is so...
How did you know my plan?
Are you serious?
I want you to waste the diamonds so that
If I borrowed like 2 diamonds, would you have been like, actually, you want 5 diamonds?
Yes.
I would be like, yes, I do.
And then you spend it here, and then you have to find and come up with the diamonds to pay it back. You know me too well. So would you like a vault for half off or no?
Of course I'm going to want a vault. Are you serious?
Okay, so it comes with your
deal.
very own combination lock. I don't know what the combination is set to for this one.
Okay, well, if you knew the combination, it wouldn't be a secret. So I'll figure this out.
You'll figure this out. So you get this vault right here. What is this combination? It should have been that.
I'll hand you the 5 diamonds that I just got.
It is yours now, so it's your money.
It's
like using it. It's like using a credit card right now. Is what you're doing.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, and then you can have this vault for yourself.
Oh.
And that's pretty much it. Just want to talk to you about the court system, kind of get you your loan, and then for you to purchase the vault. So you can put a sign there as well, indicating that is your vault. So
I just need a sign then.
Here's a sign, and I will see you later. Goodbye, bud.
Later, dude.
We are at Icebreaker, which is now a finished thing. Last episode, I told you that I was almost done and that I'd finish it this episode, which I have done. So if we go into the chest here, I've got an instructional booklet all signed and ready to go. It says, "Welcome to Icebreaker. This instructional booklet will teach you everything that you need to know about the game and how to play it." It's basically saying what Kermit's did before. Place a gold block, free tickets grant you a free turn. For every gold block spent, you get 1 extra block of ice to break. Inside the droppers will be various items such as prizes, free tickets. Free tickets grant you free turn. You may play until you run out of money or you want to leave. A few people in the comments I saw actually said that the board should be packed ice, and I disagree. I kind of like the effect of getting to see the droppers beneath. I don't know, that's just me. It's kind of a change as well, because you can see that all of this archway and then interior looks kind of like an ice age, and then this is clearly marked out as the board. So I kind of like the way it is, and if that is kind of it, that is it. If you guys have no more suggestions for this place, then the Icebreaker is done. It's good to go. I've rebuilt it and should be getting the profit from it shortly. And I wanted to let you guys know that the prizes in there actually include a notch apple. That's why there's one lacking from my chest. I had 2 notch apples. One of them is in there. Someone will get a notch apple. So anyways, guys, today, Cube episode 39 marks the start of the newly freshed and beginning of the gold block economy. I don't know what I just said, but basically today I am starting it up. The gold block economy returns as it did last season. You know, we've been playing this season for a couple months now. We were getting ourselves off of our feet, and we've finally gotten to the point where we can introduce gold blocks as a method of currency because we can generate so much of it. You probably know what I'm talking about. Early in the episode, I said H and I would work a ton on this new, efficient gold farm. And guys, it is complete and ready for viewing. Are you ready to see this? Yes, you are. So let's head to it now. Now, the thing I'm going to do is, after I show you guys the gold farm in itself in the nether, I'm going to kind of demonstrate how it works and how cool it is because it's so efficient. And then I'm going to generate a bunch of gold to put a couple of gold blocks in here. I'm not going to start with much, maybe 10 total. See how it goes. See how the diamond to exchange rate goes for now. Once that runs out, I'll continue to generate more, probably on the gold generator account. For those of you who are unaware, we have a separate account name called Gold Generator, which basically generates, or is the AFK person on the cube. That way I can still record my episodes while he is AFK. So after I put the gold blocks in here, I'm going to put an advertisement up at spawn indicating that all shops must change to the gold block currency, and then the economy should be in full swing. So let's go check this out, why don't we? So as I said before, it's just up here. I have not put fencing around the gold farm yet, but as well, nobody but H and I know of its existence. It's really late right now, so H actually went to bed. He didn't finish it with me. I finished it by myself, but he helped for a majority of it, so I wanted to send thanks to him. If it wasn't for him, this thing would have taken hours because it's made up of discs, and to fill in discs, it takes a long time. So let me show it to you from afar here. Look how much cobble we have left, by the way. That's what we have left. We had over 3 double chests full of it. That's how much this took, and I'm about to show it to you now in 3, 2, 1. Doesn't that look sick? Now you can probably tell why I needed the help. So here we go. Here's how it works. This is where all the magic happens. The gold farm control center. Da da da. So check it out. We've got all these rings. We've got all these zombie pigmen. We are at a height level of 244, almost the height limit. And that is why only pigmen will spawn here. Like, there's so many of them because they have nowhere else to spawn since we're so far away from the ground. So let's go ahead and demonstrate it. It works a lot differently than the one that was in season 1. You actually get to interact with it rather than just AFK. So over here we've got a zombie pigman on a platform. If we go up to him, it says snowball me for gold, and this is to ensure that he doesn't despawn. And what you do, and I hope you guys are ready for this, as soon as you hit this guy with a snowball, they all start coming. And what happens is they just go down. That's exactly what happens, and they never stop until you go away from the farm. Look at all these guys. It's so much more efficient than the last one that we were AFKing at, that I haven't actually tested the length that it would take to get 1 gold block, but so far I've generated over 3 stacks of gold nuggets just by testing this for about like maybe 10 minutes or so. Isn't it so cool? Look at these guys. They can't do anything about it. We can hit them all we want. You can see why I needed all the glass now too, right? When I was watching the design, I wanted the glass to be the walls and the overtop because it looks nice. So yeah, H helped a lot with the cobblestone on the ground and the staircases that went up. I kind of worked more on the glass and the walls, so he did a lot of the work. But yeah, so now that that's happening, there's no off switch, unfortunately, but the walls are there to protect from this because this happened during testing. If I go down now, all these guys would pile up on the edge and fall off, and some would get on this platform, and I died a couple times. So look at this. If I want the XP from the drops, I simply go over here and I click this lever, and the thing comes up. So eventually, or sometimes you'll get these stupid zombie pigmen on chickens. Whatever, nothing you can do about it. So it works as an XP farm and a gold farm. Look at all that XP I just got from just that little tap of the snowball on that one pigman. I'm almost at 30 levels. I might even perform an enchant at the end of this episode. Oh, I did! I reached 30 levels! I'm still gaining levels. Holy moly, this works as it. So if somebody wants XP, they could come here and they're helping generate gold for the bank. They land in this little passageway with the hoppers, And this is an original design. Echo thought up of this design for the sorting system. Down here, what Echo did was he took the chests. Oh, I almost streamed. He took the chests and he made a really masterful sorting system where down here we've got the gold, or you have to go all the way to the bottom, but the gold filters here, rotten flesh here, and this is miscellaneous, so like gold swords or anything. So if we go all the way to the bottom, there's multiple rows in case someone AFKs here all night. And sometimes this will happen where one random guy will manage to get up onto the platform. Oh, there's another guy. But if we look in this chest, you can see that from that alone, we spawned a lot of gold nuggets. This in turn leads us to a lot of gold blocks already. In fact, I think that's about 10. This is the rotten flesh chest. And this is all the miscellaneous stuff, which is already starting to pile up. And in miscellaneous, we also get that awesome treat of the gold ingot rare drop. So definitely a lot of gold blocks to come from this. And the way you just turn it off is you leave the nether. So in that just sole session, we generated 6 gold blocks that quick. I'm actually going to head up and generate quite a bit more. I want 20 to start with in the bank, and then we'll move on from there. This gold farm is good, but after a while, it starts to lag our computer a little bit. But it's probably one of the best things I've ever seen in Minecraft. If you choose to... Yeah, it's definitely not render distance. It's the amount of mobs present in the area. So after a while, you can kind of start freezing up the server. Like a lot. To the point where I just fell to my death. Okay. Alright, so I found out why the video was freezing. Apparently, look at the entity count. XP orbs count as entities. And when they pile up here very quickly, it starts to lag the entire, like, area. And there's so much XP that you can get from this thing. So that might be an issue. I didn't even think about that. So now we've got, yeah, 20 entities. No lag anymore. It was definitely the XP. I'm at 38 levels. My stuff is scattered in places that I don't know. I have no idea where most of my stuff is. I assume it probably would have went into the system here. Oh, I got some stuff in here. My pickaxe and stuff. That's good. Oh, we got 15 ingots in here. Yeah, we lost a shovel. And we lost an enchanted book, unfortunately. But we're going to head to the bottom now, make these gold blocks. And then we'll end off the episode with a nice little enchantment. Because I haven't actually enchanted in a very long while. And these levels will allow me to do so, provided I don't die right here, and I didn't. Boom. Oh, yeah, exactly 10, which is what we originally wanted. Thought I could get for more, or stretch for more, but we couldn't. So we're going to go enchant my sword, I think. And we're going to make a new fresh sword, because this one's kind of broken. And I will meet you guys back at spawn, where we'll put these gold blocks back in the bank and introduce the new economy. Okay, guys, so we're going to be using our enchantment table in our room for the very first time today, the level 31, and we don't have any lapis. So the first sword we're going to make, we're just going to enchant at level 30, and then the second one, we're going to combine the 3 books that we have left out of the 4 that we got onto it. We have looting, sharpness, and... Wait, where'd I get a sharpness 5? I boo-booed. The whole time I thought I had left the sharpness 5 out of the mix back at the shop, but I remember we put infinity away. You guys were probably screaming at me when I bought sharpness 3. Oh well, my bad. So let's put this in and we'll see what we can get. Knockback on a level 30 enchant. Smite 1, knockback 1 on level 30, but we can do a couple of those. I forgot the new lapis system, so we'll do 2 more. Next one up, we've got a sharpness 1. Oh, wait a second. Is this level 30? This doesn't appear to be a very good level 30 enchantment system. I broke the wait a second. I don't think Will built this right. I'm gonna go use the one at spawn because I don't know how to fix this. Oh, and that's another thing we have to work on is mapping our television there. So this is the first time we'll be using Kev's enchant service to enchant our stuff, and hopefully his service provides to be good. So here we go, level 30 fire aspect 2, boom. Sharpness 4 on breaking 3, fire aspect 2. That's a sword I think is a level 30 enchant, not the stuff we were getting. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we can get level 30 again. Oh, look at that. Look at that awesome effect. We won't be able to. Maybe I'll kill a few mobs. Okay, we got 30 levels. Let's go back into the enchant service. We're gonna risk it all. Oh, no good, no good. So those are the enchants. Let's go ahead and put these 10 gold blocks into the bank real quick. I hope you guys all enjoyed the gold farm. A lot of that was H. I think H probably did about 70% of it. I helped with 30% of it. So, like, thanks to H. It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for him. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna go put like a little bit of a crummy bulletin board at spawn saying or advising everybody to start, you know, moving their shops into the right direction, the gold economy. And one more thing is I think these last 2 eggs of part of the Easter egg hunt are the ones that have been thrown at the thing by accident, because Kermit has said that there are probably none left to be found on the map. So I was going to try to do that this episode, see if I could tackle those last 2 eggs, but unfortunately does not look like that appears to be a possibility right now. I'm going to have to buy some leather from Kermit's shop real quick. Come here, Kermit. I'll buy a stack of you, and that's 1 diamond. I've wasted so many diamonds at Kermit's place today. There you go. We'll make some item frames. Diamond is equal to gold block. So here's the sign, economy revamp. Diamond equal to gold block. Please begin switching the currency in your shop from diamonds, anything else, to a gold block, ingot, or nugget. Thank you, loans and exchanges at the bank. I couldn't fit available at the bank, so it's at the bank. So that's all set up, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start AFKing for a lot of gold here, and hopefully that freezing error doesn't happen too much. It might have just happened because I began recording, and that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a rating, and I will, of course, see you guys all again next time. Goodbye, everybody.